It's so fucking sick and twisted, this love. I let her use and abuse me, but I take it because of the opportunity that it presents to be seduced by this sensual, evil, sexed up librarian school teacher temptress. I'm sitting across from her at her cozy little apartment, and she's talking to him, but she's looking at me with that lust-filled gaze she gives me after a night of smoking weed and drinking. This is what we do. Hang out as best friends by day, but by night sometimes there's a transformation. I hear the conversation between them, but I could really give a shit about what they're talking about. I'm focused on one single, solitary thing. The storm that I know that's brewing. And then suddenly I'm jolted backwards with such a force as I realize that I've been knocked backwards off the bar stool that I was once perched upon. And now, like a panther that toys with its prey, I lie beneath her on my back, straddled. With heaved breath, I lie in wait, anxious for her lips to beckon me. She wants it to happen again. And I'm gonna let it unfold, despite my better judgment. Sin is in the air, and it smells so good. While she tilts my head back, grabs my hair, and plants devouring kisses all over my lips, face, and cheek, I can see that she's checking her peripheral vision. Is he watching? I catch his imposing stare, and as we locked eyes, and for that brief moment, I can feel his hunger. Even though he tries to masquerade it, I can see his breath heaving slightly under his chest as if he feels restricted. I shift my position ever so slightly, and I can see his pace quicken. So while she's mind-fucking me, he's visually fucking her. Oh, he has no idea. I turn my focus away from him because right now he's just a tool. Better yet, just a toy for her to play with, and at this point, his presence doesn't even matter. I've got all of this in front of me, so fuck him. I've been non-verbally assigned a task. Help her make him want her. But in reality, I want her. For now, I'm just gonna have just that. I flipped her pint-sized body over in one fall swoop and secured her tightly within my arms and picked her up off of the floor. I've had enough of this foreplay. I need to engage in something more. I sway her back to her room, and while en route, I see it. That slight glance she takes over my shoulder. Yeah, bitch, he's watching, says the jealous she-devil in my head. I am the vessel that she uses to get that extra attention. In my mind's corners, I know that this isn't right, but I can't break our touch, I can't unlock our embrace. Her physicality is insatiable. I inhale, and with curled toes I absorb her womanly essence. She smells like hot, messy sex already, and I ain't afraid to get a little dirty. She gives me the pass by pursing those lips together, those full, slightly damp, supple, experienced lips. She does that when I put my fingers there. I do it again just to hear her vocal confirmation. I pause. Yeah, there it is. I can hear her now. The slightest gasps of excitement escape her throat. That means it's time for me to work harder, and I'm not going to waste any time. We go at it initially like animals in captivity, biting, clawing, and tearing away at each other's outer garments. I have the primal need to be next to her skin. After I strip her bare, I just have to stand back and take a moment. I have to memorize every inch of this work of art so that I can recall on this image during the next dry season when I am not able to hunt for her. After I take a vivid picture of this scene in my mind, I have to take just one little sip. She's so wet I can see some of the signs of wanton love escape from her. Oh yeah, she's slippery with expectation. I vow secretly to make this fuck session last, but right now I just need one little sip. After an hour passes, I need to come up for air, so I raise my head for a bit and I detect the scent of hot lust in the air. I know perfectly well what she smells like, and I enjoy sensing the evidence of my pursuit. My gosh, these legs. I'm getting distracted from telling you my story, but damn, I'm getting wet just from thinking about it. But anyways, as I enjoy the glistening of her skin and I hear shouts of her desires and satisfied expressions, I want more. I want to delve deeper into all of her naked glory, and I decide right now in this minute, I don't care if I'm not the only one. I'm the only one that's fucking her right now, and it's so insanely intense, and I've got to do my job. I feel like I have to feast, I have to ravage, I have to conquer her. She excites me, even though I am woman just like she. She scissors me and I open her folds to expose the reason why man today goes so fucking crazy. Fuck me, I remember shouting, and then she rotates harder and harder and faster, and I get wetter and wetter, and I can't see straight. Fuck, I feel like I might go blind, and I start bucking sporadically, and she bites me so hard that I'm scarred, but I don't care. Just don't stop, because I'm almost there. Then she slaps me so hard because I have to shake my head to get my wits about me, and for a moment I forget where I am. Wait a minute, did the earth just rotate off its axis? Then she grabs my face and brings me back to focus just as I come into an explosion. My thoughts are interrupted as I feel an unfamiliar, coarse hand exploring my lower extremities.
What's up, baby?
Shit. I forgot that he was here. It's so fucking sick and twisted, this love. I let her use and abuse me. And I take it. Even though in the morning, I'm left feeling